Celeste is hi. Hi Awesome. Hi Pickle. Hi Red. Celeste is back. I was gonna stream like 30 minutes ago, but I got distracted watching Gravity play Space Ruins. So, my bad. Do I have music? Is it just like it just takes a while? Okay. Oh, that's right. Man, this looks scary. I was so bad at this input in what's it called? In Solar, where you have to like go through the thing and then neutral drop it and then dash back through. It's actually not a viable input. Oh. Although it's probably easier in this case because I just like hold down. Yeah, like it's not like I have to go right back through. I jump all the way to the coin. Oh. Never mind, it's impossible. Do I just like tap, grab, and then just go through? And it works out? We are so back. Hi, Burger Hex. Yeah. No. No. This was bad. Something's wrong. I need that to not be there. Ah, we're back. I'm sure that's a good spot for it to be. We can make it work, I think. We might not be able to make it work. Please. Just try it. Right. Hi, Jelly. Hi, Jelly. Thank you. Time you've seen me play. Wait, can you still not hear? This is definitely just like one of the maps that I needed to play sooner, and I just didn't because GM maps are scary, you know? Okay, am I just going through like that? Like. How do I have this be in a good spot? That should be good. That's not good? Okay, this worked. And then you just... Okay, okay. This map's not possible. You up left, yeah. And then you up left and then left. Up left and then right. I just like buffer it. Okay. My bad. Sorry. Up left, up right? What do you want from me? Maybe it's not a buffer. Help. Well, that's the whole room, I think. Superposed for this stream. Hi, Jector. Oh, okay, and then... Map's impossible. Jector, how was the Catch Me If You Can clear last night? Okay, that really didn't need a state. Lock in. Go. Send it. Clear immediately. This isn't... Okay. It's just a simple map. Fascinating in many senses. That was my thought as well. I definitely was not expecting it to be a impossible multi-hour thing with like some of the hard, considering it said the people were instructed to make advanced. But what can you do? It was fun. Instructed to make advanced, but I may have started safe stating for half the rooms. Wow. Hi, Randy. Do I just like... Should I do it later after I do the wall bounce? Yeah, that might be it. Cool, okay. Winner with a maze ending stateless put me through thing. That was the exact point where I started stating because I just could not, I could not understand what they wanted me to do at the start of it. Like, how was I supposed to know I was supposed to full jump from like a little bit back to get it to work? Like, that's bad. That's not the place I need that to be. And like the one room with the where you go really fast and you have the chromatic complex bubbles and you get nauseous. Hold on. I had to jump. That one also just took forever even stating to practice it. You can hear now? Hi, Jelly. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the club. I jumped early. I didn't jump. I like that you waited till you had audio to say hi, Psyduck, as if Psyduck would be able to hear you back. Like, Psyduck would be able to respond to you. I didn't know you two were that close like that. I just realized I needed to. We are. I don't know, delay my input by. Yeah. Yeah. I really like the map. It was fun when I enjoyed it considerably more because I started safe stating to learn some of the things. I liked Riki's room a lot. I thought that one was cool. You were skill issuing before? I'm skill issuing now. This map is hard, and I'm just like bad with throwables. Which is honestly like half the reason I was scared to play this map. It's just like, it's already a hard map. It's like red GM, and I'm bad with throwables already, so which makes it like GM +1 for me. Also, these fields are evil. Late stream. This is earlier than yesterday and like 15 minutes later than normal. Hi, Winter. And it streams 3 hours early today. You streamed today? Cool. And then the staff left. Okay. The beginning's not that hard. I see. Maybe. We beat a CP7 final. Fire. Congratulations. They're just instant regrabbing there? I mean, I can. Help. Hi, Tardigrade. I'm superb. Thank you for the position challenge from the good luck from the Celeste. You know what? Thank you. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Ah, what? Excuse me? And then what? You go up, up. I was supposed to neutral drop that? Good luck, Soup. Hi, Blacklight. Okay, this is a good state, I think. If I can hit a buffer. If I can hit a buffer. Why? Why does it go too far? You're telling me I have to control my jump height? Wait. What? Oh, there's a thing I see. Okay. I see the field. Hi. Oh, evil wall bounce. Okay. That's not that evil. Ah. Okay, that's kind of that's a decently wholesome wall bounce. I don't know if my hands can make sense. I don't know if my hands are making sense of it either, to be honest. But the beginning of this is just hard. Actually, this whole room is hard. Like that, the tight timing. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Let me stay through the room one more time, because it's like a lot. Especially that right there, I kind of didn't get a good vibe on that with states. Help. Help. Okay. See if I can get this part. You love to see that. So the up needs to be like a smuggle. And then neutral drop, because I sit down dash also. Help. Please. There we go. Nice. Okay. We touched too much about smuggles and not enough about snuggles. You know what? You're right. The West really is just an unwholesome community. You make a good point. Okay, I need to not throw that forward or I'm in like the scariest position imaginable for that back boost. We suck? Yeah, I'm glad we can agree. Anyone else hate Celeste players? Ah! The Jelly Farewell community is assuming that the community is just you. I completely agree. If there's anyone else in it, I can't necessarily speak for them, but I trust you with my life. The Jesus fucking what? The Jelly to Farewell. Hey, this is not good. Does anyone know, does Dejection have Dream Blocks in it? I feel like it should just because it's a hard Theo map, but now that I think about it, I can't remember ever seeing a room of Dejection that just a berry. Okay, never. So there is. I was gonna say, is there actually hard Theo gameplay without Dream Blocks? But I guess Dejection does mostly do it. I mean, also so does Oblivion. And that's it. It honestly seemed like not a lot of people, not as many people as I expected, hopped on Dejection immediately when it came out. I was expecting it to be the biggest hard list release of all time. I wasn't gonna play it because it's too hard, but for gore. Winter, hop on Dejection. Winter, let's both clear 5-star hardlist maps together. That's such a toxic thing to say, I'm sorry. That's who doesn't love toxic, unwholesome timings? You don't forgive me for yeah, that was too far. I'm sorry. can play a nice wholesome map like I have nothing. There's no Celeste maps. There's no more maps to play. All the good maps have come out. I think I've played all of them now. Hellied Farewell, yeah. I don't think there's a single good map that I haven't played anymore. I've got them all. Sorry to Cottom and Totem. Sorry to like every single map in endgame contest and startup contest and dashless collab and like a million different contests probably. New site. I did walk into new site once, if that counts as playing it. Dude. Oh. Okay. How do you hate everything I've ever made? Have I really not cleared one of your maps? I feel like I should have, but I guess everything you've made is hard, isn't it? It's all easy. Play the version of Yuri Cliffs that blue screens my computer. Or like yellow GM. I forget if I walked into it and like that's not right. I forget if I walked into it or not, or if I just like saw the beginning of your video, and that's why I know what it looks like. What are we doing? Neutral drop that? When do I bring it? When do I get it over here? There's a better state. I'm not sure what you're asking me to do here. That's fire. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's peak. Oh. Why is that there? Hi, Belle. I'm not gonna check if you did it right, to be honest. I'll just assume you did. So, okay, this is a kind of a scary room, but it's really cool. Map looks kind of weird. Wait, what? Which one? Superposition or Space Ruins? City of Broken Dreams. How was I supposed to know we were talking about City of Broken Dreams? What did it? What the? For map tour, like a place you would like actually travel to? Isn't the whole point of City of Broken Dreams that it's like a horrible place to be? Oh, wait. Maybe I don't know what map tourism means then. Just like, just going to play other maps for the thrill of the game. In that case, yeah, COBD is really good. This room's hard. Why would programmatic do this? Oh, I don't know how to answer that question. What do you mean has this map always, like, has it always looked like this? Has it always had bumpers? Had bumpers? No, it's just this room. That's hard, dude. That's still peak though. Hi, Shiggy. I almost said hi, Gliggy, because I read the GL and then hate. That's so peak. See if I can do like this to the end. No, I don't want to go in the room. I don't want to go in the dark room. Hey, this is. Dark room ruins. Hi. I'm gonna be in this room for the rest of my life. So when it says like tap, it's not messing around with the tap. You cannot hold it for very long. This is fine. Dude. Why are you using states? This is like harder than. This is the hardest map I've played in like a year. This is harder than. I I don't know if I've played a harder map this year. This is definitely harder than like cryptobiosis. I think. Maybe. Probably. Wait, Bongo Bong? You're right. If I can beat Bongo Bong, I can beat anything. Oh my god, this room is so long. This is harder than Pumber Extra Ball. This doesn't have a moon boost in it, so it can't be as hard. Actually, okay, when I played Extra Ball, it didn't have a moon boost either. But it does now. Unless it's cheesable still. But you know I was cheesing that moon boost back then. It's still cheesable? Let's go. Think they would let me suggest this to hard list. I mean, I can suggest whatever I want, I guess. There's no, like, I can type whatever I want on that channel. Doesn't have to get approved. I probably won't do it. I think if this was really hard list, someone would have put it on there by now. That works, I guess. Yay? Why are we yaying? Nothing's happened. We're going by took longer than arrogance rules. That suggests anything to Hist. Cave of the Crimson Sky. Cave of the Crimson Sky rooms took you longer than arrogance? Like, I fluked arrogance, and that's an insane thought to me. Final plus berry. Arrogance is the final room in Solar Express. Stellar Odyssey final took me longer than any room in Solar. But yeah, it's actually like it's like double the length of my longest Solar room. I do think Solar is Hist also, by the way. I'm not like a oh Solar is free person. We're Solar in 5 minutes, it's free? You're right. Oop. Hi, thank you for the good luck. Oz Oslanave. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Free, who says Freeri? Lumi? None of these are real. Lumi for Super Luminary has got to be one of the most insane things I've ever seen. You just took out the super. That'd be like if I called this map position. Aussie, hop on my favorite intermediate map, Not. That's spelled N-A-U-T. My favorite advanced map, Druct. I nailed it, let's go. Hard. I don't think I've ever. People say Super Luminary or SL. I don't think I've ever heard. Wait. Let me see. Let me see Winter's ratings. I gotta. Okay, you said Lava Layer okay. Fractured Iridescence decent. Meh. Oh wait. Okay. Oh, Luminary decent. BOTB, CMB, both meh. Creep decent. This is hard. They're like I can't have both messages on the stream at the same time. Wait, which one did you say is bad? Oh, Ivory? Or wait, no. Pumber. Okay, Pumber. Not that much of a. I feel like GMHS is. Well, Winter, do you think your opinion has changed a lot since the first clear? Really? Well. It was very enjoyable to me at the time, but I didn't really like. I don't know. It was a little bit too hard for me to enjoy, I think, at the time. But the ending is fire. Beating Flag 1 is like a top 3 of all time Celeste moment in my career. Not in terms of how hard it was, but just in terms of how it felt. I'm in the pit. I'm in the dark room ruin. I think it's funny that I think one of the most liked flags in GMHS, one of the ones I hear the most positivity about is the CMB flag. Which is if you're actually talking about how people talk about the maps themselves, I don't think I've heard anyone praise CMB in a year. I'm in the pit. like the map much more. I didn't. I liked the CMB flag a lot when I played it, which I think is, you know, that's what matters to me, I guess. But mostly, I just thought the ending was cool. It's like easy, but I liked it a lot. It is like weirdly free though for a GMHS flag. That's like people who fawn over Ricky gameplay. That's what I was. Yeah, I was gonna say because you're like not like. I know you're not like the biggest diehard fan of like City of Broken Dreams, test chamber type gameplay. I do think one of the like most surprising things about GMHS is just how like unbalanced feels like a weird word, but it's like it's so like it's such a wild range of difficulties. I think you have to. I mean, there is still cycle gameplay at the beginning of CMB. Honestly, I think when you're in CMB flag and there's like the moving like springs going down, like the ascent, and there's all the things, I think that's really fun. I actually love that part. That honestly might be my favorite part of the flag. I just think that's fun. It's like it's very vibeable. Like you don't even have to like plan it out. It's just fun to like do it. The first third's whatever. It's not bad. That sounded too negative. Flag 8 to Flag 7 is one of the funniest sequences in gaming. 5-minute Flag 8 versus 10-hour Flag 7. Good luck. Oh. Ah. Literally your times. Mine was like 15 minutes and 14 hours. Or 13 and a half hours. I was such a... I wonder like how good I would be at GMHS if I were to like erase my memory and play it again. Well, I'll erase my memory of GMHS, not of playing the original maps. But is Flag 7 your like longest clear time on a room? Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot what to do. Counts final 9 hours. I forgot. Is Yuri Cliff's one room? The Coilin. Okay, okay. Sick. Okay. So I just like, I don't know, that just like did not process. All right, cool. What? Yay. Excuse me? What am I doing? Oh, can you jump out of this? No. Yes. Probably just need to buffer the jump. Oh, interesting. Help. Is that going through? Okay. Hi. What was that? Thank you for the follow. You think the first Sumber room that took longer than Flag 7 was Sumber squared? Like, 2 years later, my... Can I just, like, hold right here? Oh, yeah, perfect, okay. And then what? What... I see. Sorry, 2 years later, my, Flag 2 and Flag 7 are still in my top 3 longest room clears. How do I... Am I just not buffering this jump? Okay. That's just like actually a... Uh-huh. Ah, okay, okay. I think that's an up left there. Yeah. Dorner boost? Probably just grab the door and climb jump. Please! Dude, when he said let's trade 5 as the joke, you open his to check if anywhere good, it's just LXVI. I'm convinced that, like, yeah, I think, I don't even know what the other 5 stars are, but I don't think I want to play any of them that aren't LXVI, to be honest. Can I not? Can you not grab this? Is there like something against geodesic and high gravity? Welcome. Good morning. Thank you for the raid. Actually, also high on balance. Hope your thing went well. Space ruins. No. Let's. Every time I'm still so close to typing in /raid. What's like /raid the person that raids me. Something up here. Space ruins with mid, but you learn Devil's. Oh, let's go. I'm really excited to learn Devil's Side or Devil's Den when I roll it on my wheel. /raid wine time. Oh, this bug's so hard. Geodesic F's. I think Geodesic is like one of the coolest maps I've ever seen that I don't want to. Of all the maps I don't want to play, Geodesic might be the coolest. Smoothie and Fref are just like the absolute goats of making the best looking maps that I'm too afraid to play. Although I can actually play like half the Fref maps now because they've been getting easier. Like Bongo. Yeah, I mean, now I've beaten Hold Grab to Shmoo, I've beaten Bongo Bong, I've beaten the Esoterica one. Hovering Space looks cool, and it's only 1 star, I think, so I might try it. Pref and Smoothie have never released boring maps, and yeah, like Mauve? No, I can't. Sorry, no. Mauve is sick. I can't like. I can't bring. Even if I don't even like mind the game, like I'm not even like the biggest Mauve gameplay fan, but Mauve is awesome. I can't hate on Mauve. I can hate on 1,000 following Mauve likes, but. Covering Keith is impossible. I've never seen much of it. I just think it looks cool. And with any hard speed gameplay, like I don't know, it just feels like gambling at a point. I did the Ultra Chain in Chroma. I thought that was cool. That's the best speed chain because it's one of the only rooms I've ever seen with RCBs that just tells you to bind an RCB button. I'm like, this is so wholesome. Thank you. This is why this is the best map. No one else is brave enough to say just bind an RCB button. Never clear a speed map harder than light speed. It's like, yeah, the thing is, I think it's really cool. I like what I cleared of Mauve. But I just can't, like when rooms are like 4 seconds long and just like, I'm just gambling on the first second for like 30 minutes, I get like so annoyed. I can't do it. I still haven't played Lightspeed at all. To be honest, that's not a good spot. To be honest, I'm not sure it will happen. Do people like do people like enjoy Lightspeed? Lightspeed is peak? Okay. If SJ2 releases and it has an even harder speed map, genuinely, if SJ2 releases, it's kind of sad for me to think that if SJ were to come out right now, I like probably wouldn't finish it. Not because I like hate SJ, but because I don't have it in me to commit to that. Get a generally good time. I think I love the vibes of it. I liked I liked having to go into it briefly. Actually, no, I didn't, because it was impossible to find the thing I was looking for. If SJ2 releases, I think if SJ2 releases, they should put no Goldens and only Speedberries. Speaking of which, who wants to start? Does anyone want to start like a week-long Goldberries argument by submitting Deathless Berryless FC practicing kindness? On the merit of if a fourth Speedberry can be allowed, and if FC can be easier than C. I'm not saying with kindness in their hearts. No, with kindness strewn. I don't know, with a heartfelt desire for wholesomeness strewn across their hearts. The two mappers chose to learn the true value of kindness through mapping something new. Also, Fref and Saman joined along the way. Thank you. Has it been confirmed whether TAS FCG is possible? I don't know yet. I remember seeing Butcherberries and Fref and Kaz talking about it. But I think it's like, it might be, maybe with like stunning, like, if it's close, it's definitely like not human viable. What am I doing? Someone just took that as a challenge. Genuinely, like the just getting the clear as a Speedberry is probably like tier 6, maybe 5. I need to stop neutral dropping that. Can I save this? No. Yeah, but Butcher was reformed at the release of the map, but the second Kaz asked for a golden, it was the reformity was gone. Yeah, Butcher just kind of like locked. Butcher just like, let me just go do this real quick, and then just got it. But Butcher also spent a bunch of time like labbing it before, I think. Like I remember Noah saying that during like development, Butcher just had like a 2 segment with like some crazy strats. Anyways, I think that is either going to sit in undetermined for a while because I'm not doing it, or I don't know what the alternative is. Stop neutral dropping that. UFO clear or UFO golden? clear, that's fucked up. Genuinely, I think UFO clear. UFO clear versus UFO golden might be like one of the most like drastic clear to golden difference in enjoyment ratios that I can think of. Wait. Okay. What's the hardest non-SC speedberry besides Vidhekri? Is Vidhekri like fucked up? I've never actually heard about the Vidhekri speedberry. Vidhekri gold time is the Taz time. That's awesome. Prisoner golden rather quickly, just barely get the gold. Oh god. I kind of wish more maps had speedberries. Even though I say that, but also like whenever a map has a speedberry, I'm like, that's cool, and then I don't do it. Like I love the idea of speedberries in theory, and then I don't ever want to actually grind them out. Help. Please. Oh, don't throw that there. Cinema speedberry is cast room sum of best. The sum of best plus 1 point. If I'm doing like a golden of a map with a reasonable speedberry, I'll just grab the speedberry. Like when I did Mad Dash, which is a tier 2, I did it because like it's a tier 2. Like it's not that hard. You basically get it for free if you don't die. Doesn't it not even add to your berry count? It's in your save, but it like doesn't like it just because you just like didn't like seeing it in your journal. I guess that kind of makes sense. Like it like ruins the. Like if you just have one of them, it doesn't look like a completed thing anymore. Serious crash shots would have happened if speedberry counted for stats. See, that's why the play is you have to do what Training of a Ghost did. Just make the speed berries red berries at the end of your map, so people are forced to speedrun it. Thankfully, they're like wholesome, so it's like not that hard. Got a 5-star sticker from a 4-star sticker. Winter, is it harder to get a 5-star sticker in Farm Merge Valley or clear a 5-star in Celeste? What's harder between a 5-star in Osu, a 5-star in Celeste, a 5-star in Geometry Dash, and a 5-star in Farm Merge Valley? $5-star sticker in Farm Merge Valley, all I have to do is spend $30. I could probably just pay Carrot $30 to clear a 5-star map for me. Osu depends what you mean. I think Osu, regardless if it's FC or clear, it's easier than a LXVI clear. But, like, I mean, even like a 5-star FC in Osu, like you pick the right one, it's like not too bad. But I don't know how to like compare the difficulty of the games. FC would be golden. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, just clear a 5-star. You can do that within like a couple weeks of starting to play. Okay, Mania is really hard. A 5-star in Mania and a 5-star in Osu Standard are absolutely not the same, I think. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe they are. Maybe they are and I just suck at Mania, actually. That's probably something to consider. Yeah, I never really played Mania. I probably cleared a 5-star in Osu, like Osu Standard. I probably cleared a 5-star like my first week playing or something. Like it's not like too bad. Mania, I don't know. Mania is impossible for me. My eyes hurt when I play Mania. There's like too many things on the screen. Then you go play like Tycho, and then you just like the red and blue just starts to blur together, and you get a headache after like 20 minutes. GD Farm Merge Valley. Is it really easier in GD than Farm Merge Valley? What does a 5-star in GD mean? Is that like the 5th map? Like the one that's 2 before jump, can't let go. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I feel like it's not can't let go. Can't go down. Can't let up. Can't cool me down. Probably not even the 5-star. Can't let go. Is that one the 6? Can't hold us, Macklemore. Which one's the 5th level? It's like Stereo Madness, Back on Track, Polargeist, blah, blah, Can't Let Go, Jumper, and then I'm gone. Base after base. I do remember that one. I remember the name. Forgot. Main game levels are on a different star scale from custom. Sometimes I'm surprised that there's like so many Celeste players who have a background in Geometry Dash, but then I remember that I was also, for like a week, addicted to Geometry Dash when I was like 14, so if I had access to all the custom levels in the world, I probably would have been too. Back in like 2012. But I did not have a computer back then, so... Her like GD never will. I think it's a fine game, maybe. I mean, like... Yeah, I'm not that interested in playing the game, but I do... I like the idea of GD. Like, I like games where there's like a community designed around creating things. Like, I think that's cool. Rhythm game to Celeste person? I was a rhythm game to Celeste person, except I exclusively played Osu Standard and a tiny bit of, and like 100 hours of spin rhythm. So I start saying a tiny bit, and then I realize 100 hours isn't necessarily a tiny bit. I just like platformers and bullet hells or whatever. I kind of just played with other games, but I was definitely like a hard, like... Oh, also Final Fantasy 14. Whatever you want to call that. It's an MMO. I don't know why. It's like, it's not like an undefinable thing. I'm probably like... For a while, I thought I was like the only single overlapping person in the Final Fantasy 14 community and the Celeste one, but I've actually heard some now. I've seen people talking about it. What was my hardest spin rhythm clear? I have no idea. I think No. I know I FC'd everything in like the base game on the second highest difficulty, and like most of the highest difficulty, I think, or maybe just like half on the highest difficulty. I forget. I was never really like a grinding for FC person. The Celeste community, the Love Live School Idol Festival community. You have 800 hours in Final Fantasy 14. Did you finish? I feel like I've asked before, but did you finish like all the main story? No, okay. Or wait, no, you're probably saying no to Val. Maybe. Because 800 hours is enough time. You rated? Okay, okay. Like 5 to 6 jobs? Fire. That's more than I rate on. In like my 4,000 hours. That's not true. I'm just like a hardcore devotee to one job because I love it. Also, gearing in the game is like the most annoying thing ever, so I am less motivated to play other jobs. Ah. Guitar Hero Rock Band Clone Hero is the only rhythm game I ever played. I was like a huge I was a huge Rock Band fan and like Guitar Hero fan when I was younger, but I never really got into like Clone Hero stuff. Getting in Final Fantasy XIV is so nice. Yeah, I feel bad complaining about it because I've heard every other MMO is worse, but like, man, I just want to play the other jobs. Like getting like the base level gear is like really easy. I say that and because I asked my friend to make it for me and he does. Thank you, Loki. But yeah, I don't know. It is pretty convenient. I can't complain that much. The true hardest part of it is that I have to, if I want to play other jobs, I have to go into PF and play with random people, and I don't want to play with random people. Got enough in the mania to make like 3 charts. You can't say I wasn't really into it. I always thought it'd be cool to make an Osu map, or for standard. I tried like briefly, but it kind of sucked. My like, what's the word I'm looking for? My philosophy as an Osu player, or like what I enjoy doing, is like the exact same thing I enjoy doing as a Celeste player. Like I was like, I don't really care that much about grinding like rank. I just want to play the new maps and see what cool maps people are making. It's like the exact same thing I do here. It's like anything too hard, I don't want to bother. Although, you know, going back and playing beginner maps in Celeste is infinitely more fun than going back and playing beginner maps in a rhythm game. That's just, you're almost never having any good time. You can like, I think you can like, you could do like the equivalent, I don't know what to call it, but like the equivalent of playing an advanced map, like when you're a GM player, is fun. Like, that's fine. But if going back to beginner, like, no. Like, I think this probably, like, at the level I was at, like, I probably still could have enjoyed like a couple 4 stars if they were cool, but perhaps that's why I never got good. I never got good at Osu because I was stupid. I was a mouse-only player because I just liked the vibes of it. I just liked the way it felt. It was just very satisfying to me. And I didn't want to give up, so I kept it up. The second I hit like my first like burst, I was locked in. You got a table? What's a table? Like a tablet. You just missed the T. Okay. The thing is, I own a tablet, but I used it because I was a tutor during COVID. I didn't ever use it for Osu. I tried using it for Osu and I was like, this isn't as fun. If I'm not clicking with my mouse, I'm not happy. I stop throwing. No way to appreciate Osu mapping. It's like, it's not like, to be honest, I mean, there's definitely a lot less room for like expression in Osu mapping than there is in like Celeste. But there is just like some very genuinely cool stuff you can do, I think. I mean, like, you know, you can make satisfying patterns and interpret songs in cool ways and whatever. That's like me. Like, I have no idea what would make a Mania map good. When I see Mania, it's just like, this looks like a bunch of random notes placed haphazardly to the beat, vaguely. At least for fast maps. Or like hard ones. I thought I would like Mania more because I really liked like Guitar Hero when I was younger, but like there was always this disconnect for me when I was playing Mania that I didn't really feel like I don't know, it never felt as much like I was playing the song. It felt like I was listening to music and playing notes at the same beat, at the same like tempo. Cool, this map. Hi, SMB. Has anyone else heard of Levelhead? I have not heard of Levelhead. Is that a game? Good charts have you play the song? Yeah, I believe that. I'm not trying to be like a hater and say like Mania maps suck. But at least for what I was playing. Spin Rhythm. That was what I loved about Spin Rhythm too. Sometimes you just get those charts that are just really cool. Platformer game structured similar to Mario Maker where the objectives carry a package to the goal. You have an extendo grip to grow. Oh, awesome. I have never heard of it. Like favorite maps independent of the music. Yeah, I mean like a lot of my favorite Osu maps, like you're not catching. Well, I don't hate the music. If I hate the music in an Osu map, I'm probably not gonna like it. But a lot of my favorite Osu maps are like not songs I really would want to listen to that much outside of the game. Like it's just like I just think this is really cool. Like this is sick how this is mapped. And then I listen to it like without the Osu clicking sounds and me playing it. I'm like, this is kind of boring. A lot of other rhythm games I just played kind of casually. I did like the base game stuff of a Do-Fi, but I was never really that interested in doing modded or whatever, custom stuff. Yeah, I forgot. Celeste map songs that are only fun to listen to in the context of Celeste. Do I have one of those? I feel like a lot of the Celeste songs I like. Any Vanilla song? I mean, I could still vibe out to like, okay, not anymore because I've heard it for 6 billion hours, but like, I used to love listening to like, you know, the 3B, 5B, 1A, 2A music like outside of the game. No, I've just heard it like too much now. And I also don't like listening to it in the context of Celeste either, because I've heard it too much. The second I open up a map with vanilla music, I'm like, get this out of here. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Turning on my playlist. Sorry. But that's, can you imagine it? Like, imagine the sad world. Actually, I have a good answer to that question now is the House on Ash Tree Lane music. Answer to Jucter's question. The half steel blacklight save. Answer. That song is so funny in the context of the map. Yeah, do you have an example of Celeste map songs that are only fun to listen to in the I don't know if I have any. Maybe like atmospheric stuff. But even then, like usually maps with like atmospheric music, I'm not like, hell yeah, this is fun to listen to. I'm just like, yeah, this fits the vibe. It's good. Thank God. Okay. Flying Lantern. Flying Lantern is a banger outside of Celeste. I'm sorry. Outside of Celeste, Flying Lanterns is like my favorite, one of my favorite Celeste songs ever, just to listen to. Like it was literally like my second most listened to song of 2023. Cabinet. I also love Cabinet Madeline. For me, like I don't think I would ever. I really don't listen to the fucked up song in Superluminary outside of Celeste, but I like it in the context of the map. It's a little bit too much for me outside of that. Oh, we're going up here. Okay. Oh, that. I hope I'm good. Oh, do I even need to back boost this? I don't think this is a back boost. Maybe it is. I think it is. What am I doing here? Do I need to jump? Okay. I think I need to jump. Oh wait, I don't know if this is a good state. It's fine. Okay. The most impossible buffer jump. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Karmic. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? It's. I don't know what your time zone is, but for me, it's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. For winter, it's Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Akari. Wait, can I lock in the mini? I'm gonna do the mini crossword real quick. Don't look. Don't look for mini crossword spoiler avoiders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What, jelly? Cream? Watts? Spew? Prune? Eeny? Mo? Do you spell like that? Cream? Unite? Bees? 33. I should have been more confident at the start, I think. I was like, I saw prune and I was like, I saw prune and cream and I was like, oh, wait. I should just start vibe blocking it in. You put lumen instead of watts. Run to, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Probably need to practice this ultra chain or whatever. Not ultra chain, ultra singular. This map request. This is a map request. Fun from the wheel. Okay, that's not. There's no back boost there. I don't think the. This grab timing is really hard. Dude. Just yeah. Oh my god, don't hold grab yet. Forgot you actually have to time your grab. Jump timing is not doable. Okay, that's not a back boost. Please stop back boosting that. Good. Bad. How many rooms do I have left? I feel like this might be second to last. Maybe it's like third to last. Two more rooms? Okay. Third to last? Okay. GG's, Bell. Wait. Oh wait, never mind. Hi, thank you. What is that noise? Holy shit. Hi, Heck. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the good luck medium position. Hi, everyone. Hope your stream went well. GMHS, maybe. If that was it. This is not viable. Oh, okay. My bad. Dude. I'm gonna be stuck in this room forever. I just realized that's in a bad spot, but like this is good enough for vibes. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. Hello everyone. Hi Spectre. Thank you for the good luck. Wow. Why is Heck a suspicious user? Heck is a suspicious user? I have no idea. It doesn't show that way on my end. I feel like this was an issue in the past. Because I'm terrible at Among Us. How did Jeff Bezos know? How did Twitch find that out? I've got a sus user alert. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is good. This looks terrible. Heck, this is just for Shattersong FCS. No one's ever done it. I believe a lot of people have done it by now. I think we're well into 2025 at this point. I think plenty of people have cheated it by now. There'll never be like Acerola, the only cheater cool enough to get caught. My goat. I hope they come back. I don't know how they would, but I hope they come back somehow. Shattersong is easy because it's a rhythm game, and rhythm games are. You know what? You're so right. You think Slad Koru is the most like is the best? How do I say this out in words? If you combine Celeste and if you add up Celeste and Osu skill, is Slad the best? I don't know how many like absolutely like insane Osu players there are in the Celeste community, though. There probably are more really good people. I don't think Slad is like. I think Slad's like a 4-digit, right? There are a few 4-digits in the community. Yeah, I believe that. It isn't. For some reason, I have it in my head that Slow On is really good, but I don't know if that's true. Is that real? Did I make that up? I was like 17K back in the day, but like so much time has passed now. Like I've probably decayed to like 40K or something. It's like because that was like 6 years, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I think I hit my peak around like June 21. %70 chance they're on an alt somewhere. It's me. I created Acer Roll as a social experiment. Hi, Toho. Thank you for the good luck. Oh my god. Slow again. I didn't get the jump. Winter was right. That's the hardest buffer jump in any map ever. I think it's like extra weird because I want to do like a down right after. Well, I guess I can I don't know. That was a good run though. I think unless I like it's 11:30, unless I like hard lock in on the next two rooms after this, I don't think this is happening tonight. The clear, I mean. The clear of this room hopefully happens tonight. The two rooms are the easiest, so you're fine. Yeah, that's you know what? I trust that. I feel like I definitely heard you say the last room is impossible, but I trust. When has anything ever gone wrong when I trust everything you say? Think so little of me. I can't trust you anymore after the Buff Zucchini's Green Week Heartside incident. I was thinking that too, Jector. Like, it could Emrek just already be the best Osu plus Celeste player just on how insane he is at Osu? Like, how do you quantify this? Like, I guess you could like rate yourself as a player on a scale of 1 to 100, and then just add them together. So Emrek's as the best Osu player is 100, but as someone who I don't know if he's ever played Osu points plus CSR clears. How many maps are on CSR? And how much? I have to hold on. Oh wait, I'm not. Oh, thank God I'm not. Just leak my name on accident. Do not send me an email with a verification code. I'm busy. Oh my god. All of this to check the OSU website briefly. Hold on. OSU account verification. Close all the tabs that have my name. Yeah, like Emmerich has 32,534 points. And then CSR clears probably, I don't know if he's ever played the game. Let's just assume it's 0. I don't think the second best OSU player has enough CSR maps to catch up. I don't know if we have 3,500 CSR maps. New CSR DLC tomorrow, by the way. Is this real? Let's go. I don't even know who the best Celeste player is. How are we supposed to find the best OSU Celeste player? I mean, you could like, you could say like, you could use Celeste player and just say like, you could at least put some quantifiable thing to it and say like hardest golden. So pick one of the people with a tier 20. The answer is oh yeah. Yeah, there's like 3 things you could quantify it as, and it's like speedrun time, hardest golden, hardest clear, I guess. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so. Was it clear the way I said those 3 things? Like which ones I care about the most? I think I accidentally sounded like disgusted when I said hardest clear. I didn't mean that. I think it's cool. No, I'm not actually a hard list hater. I actually think genuinely, like, I think it's cool that while I don't think I will ever play them, like the 7 stars all look like pretty well made maps, I think. At least from like my personal viewing perspective. Compared to certain other things. CGL because of the good map. CGL really hurts my ability to go for all Celeste Awards winners clear sweep. The evil judges picked 2 hard list maps this last year. CGL has 3 scary. Yeah, but the scary rooms are like have Theo in them, which adds 2 stars for me. I mean, some of the scary rooms have Theo. But those look fun, to be honest. You ever wonder if individuals like us are the Celeste equivalent of star grinders? You know what? You're right. I genuinely like the joy I feel when I get to like a what in a 100, like a multiple of 100 on my spreadsheet in terms of like mod clears. I feel so excited. I'm like, let's go. Also, I really need to change the way I track maps on my spreadsheet because it's stupid right now, the way I deal with collabs. I need to figure out a better way to do this. I think I just need to make like a page for every collab I've ever played in my life. Like genuinely the only reason I started tracking individual maps in collabs was because I wanted to rate them whenever the Celeste Awards came around, so I could like, or like when the end of the year came around, so I could rate it for the year. So I have like my collab pages sorted by year. But if I play a collab that's older than 2024, I just like haven't been tracking which maps I cleared. And I just track it if I cleared the whole collab. So like I just don't have any like I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I need to fix it. But I also need to remember all the old collabs I've played. I feel like you play a lot of maps, to be honest. I don't know. You're definitely... Yeah. I think you're on like I think you're very much on the higher end of like people who play a lot of new maps. This is impossible. We played 20 maps in a few days. MTC always makes me like motivated to play a bunch of new maps. A little bit less this year than last year, but that's okay. I think I went overboard last year. Oh yeah, speaking of which, did you see, this is not MTC related, so I don't know why I'm saying speaking of which, the Esoterica contest results are like 5 days away. When are you hopping on Cannonball? Afraid to say that's not even the hardest MTC map. I'm like... I think. Like, name saying is definitely harder, right? The pass only. Is the Goober Helper one that hard? I mean, okay, the ones that look impossible are name saying. There's Heather's map. I guess there's the Goober Helper one. Cannibal looks pretty hard. Although apparently it's like not hard enough for Hist. So like, is it really even a hard map? Name saying isn't even on Hist? I think that's because no one's cleared it yet. Except Butcher. Oh, Cannibal is on Hist? Oh, I thought it got denied. I feel like, I'm sure name saying is cool, but sometimes I feel like I'm being gaslit because I'll like go into I'll go into like Clotted and someone will post a video of name saying and someone else will reply like, this looks like the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I'm sure the map is sick. But like, how? You can't tell what's going on. There's no way you can tell it's the coolest thing you've ever seen, because you have no idea what the fuck are you looking at, right? Like, like, there's nothing, you can't, it's, I can't tell what's happening ever. Can you tell if you lock it? I feel like I'm just seeing a blur moving really fast. There's no hatred towards the map. I think it's sick. Probably. I also really think the concept for the song is funny. We can tell what's going on because you're playing. Well, because you're playing it. Like, you know, you've played the map now. Which, like, you know, that's what's important, is that the person who's playing it can tell what's going on. But I can't. I have no idea what's happening. I just know if speed changed or something. I saw Tears Clips gonna be an entirely different map. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, also, Blacklight, what is the smell of death? Whose map is that? It sounds familiar. Oh, it is Johan? Okay. I was gonna say that felt right, but oh, is that the one with the bubbles? And like retention tech, and it's zoomed in, or no? Yeah, that I genuinely, like, I walked into that map and I couldn't figure out how to beat the first room, and I gave up. Zoomed in speed map. I like to imagine, like, someone making a zoom in map, like a zoomed in speed map, watching Toho like judge like 8 maps before theirs, like in the queue, and just hearing Toho say this could have used zoom out for all of them, and just being like, oh fuck. I messed up. This is bad. $37 like temperature? Oh wait, that's not like, okay. For some reason I thought 37 was like over 110. That's not how that works. That is hot though. Good luck. I think Johan, the next map, people wondering how to do 5 tile and stop playing the map. Has Johan ever mapped like GM minus? Like, their map looks so cool, but every time I've downloaded a Johan map, it's like GM plus and impossible. Bad for Johan, like, actually makes something as sick but so unappetizing. Their heaven rooms are just GM? Okay. Yeah, it's hard to, like... I feel like if you're making a GM plus 1 map at this point, it's kind of hard to convince people to hop on. But if they're making fire, like, hey, keep it up. am I doing? You painted your upper bound to orange GM. No. It just, oh, is it like for your own mapping? Okay. 5 talent invisible hitbox dashless tech. It's definitely something like, I really would want more people to play it. Like, the people who enjoy GM plus stuff, like, I would hope that they would hop on. Like, I know it's like, for most people, it's a decent commitment to just start a GM plus 1 map, which is why I haven't done it in like years. Or, well, I've started a lot, but I haven't finished one. I gotta... I gotta delay this grab, please. Up. Ah. Trying to make my upper bound yellow G. Oh, you have a bumper contest map, Pickle? The only map GM is Giga. I've already heard the news about Giga's LDSS map, and that's... It's like, I mean, I'm not opposed to walking into it, but it was like immediately like, oh, I guess I'm not clearing the collab. Am I just in a bad state again? Oh my god, I am. This is not like a viable room. Possible Giga map this year is real. WC2 is forcing me to map expert. Is that why I keep hearing so many people drop out of WC2? The coal of mapping expert. I feel like I feel like 70% of the WC2 maps are about to be expert. Unless they're like specifically asking people to make easier maps. Good after morning. Hi, Lisa. That low? Yeah, what did I say half? Probably like 90%. We'll post it Hellions, less than people said it looks expert. The map I played yesterday on stream said the mappers were instructed to make advanced. That was hard. I mean, to be honest, a lot of it could have been advanced. Have I seen Heli? I just know it's in Madeline Dies for real. So I know it's impossible. What the hell? And I know it's like heavenly, but it's hell. So it's like hell, you know? It'll be a hefty amount of extra and work to collab too. I am okay with that. I'm excited to play WC2. I really like. I can't commit to finishing it yet. But I mean, I made it through everything in Totem Collab below GM, except for one map that I never walked into. So maybe I could do all of WC2. Unless someone maps evil. Ah. Ah. Totem Collab. Yeah, I really liked. Oh my! You gotta play Yosha's map in Totem Collab. I actually love Yosha's map so much. The final mapper count is roughly equal to the current mapper count. The hard side is going to be something else. Let's go. Yeah, I really enjoyed Totem Collab. Like, most of what I played was really enjoyable. It's all short and manageable. I didn't play the GM ones. I played Sophie's GM map, which was really good, and I played Grog's GM map, which is really cool, but kind of evil. I didn't even like legitimately clear it. I just set a save state. Hard thing you had to do. Exclusively speed mapped. Yeah, I saw. I don't know how to pronounce their name. Arrow, E-R-O-U. They had that map that was like space and super speed stat. I was like, this is a little too much. I can't. totally froze there. Anyways, I'm excited to see WZ2. I love collabs because it gives me no thought in having to figure out what I want to play on stream each day for like a week straight. I love it. I loved when I could just do 5 straight stream days of P2P collab. Booked for both of our grinds and it's my fault. Is it my fault on Annihilate? Fez is always waiting for my return. Fez is hard. I know it's easier. Okay. I just got to that one room that had like just like the vibes-based corner boosts in the middle, like with not particularly good camera, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. No, Forgotten Cave was fun. I honestly don't know why I didn't go back in. I think it was just because I wanted to see all the maps on the second day I played Dream Collab. Let's go. Congratulations on the number 10. Dude, it's been 5 hours on. I've been like having trouble finding a grind that I want to do, which isn't too bad for me. I don't really mind. I did start a new top secret golden today. That will, if I don't throw, be revealed like tomorrow. Origami is never happening. I might go back to it, but I haven't played it in like a couple weeks. I was really like starting to not enjoy it, and you know, I just can't commit to things I'm not having fun with. So I might go back later, just like fresher state of mind. The thing is, okay, when I'm playing, it actually was. It's less that I wasn't having fun with Origami, actually. It was just genuinely making me, like, sad that I was coming home, and I was like, I feel like I need to play Origami, but there were other maps coming out that I wanted to play that would have, like, been a time commitment. I was like, I feel like I can't play this right now, because I need to lock in on this golden. Like, that's the thing that makes me, like, that's why I don't like doing long grind, is, like, I feel like I'm getting taken away from too many other things I want to do, because I can't multitask. You're obsessed with having fun instead of mindlessly doing weekly. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. Like, the second I, like, while I was doing Origami, I, like, slowly started building up a list of, like, 10 Goldens that I, like, really wanted to do the second I, like, finished it. And then I genuinely just, like, I could not wait. I was like, I need to start I need to do Zon test full game run. Like I can't wait anymore. It seems so fun. I need to lock in. I'm leaving origami for now. I hype for SO2 Rika? I don't know what that means. The reason I mostly do golden to take 1 or 2 days. Yeah, that's why almost all of my top golden list is tier 4 and 5s. Esoterica contest 2. Is there really going to be an Esoterica con? Like, there's no way that's already announced. Like, the first one hasn't even finished yet. Or, like, the results haven't been announced. Anyways, I think my Esoterica predictions are that Megalophobia is gonna win, but if Dream Overdose isn't like top 5, I'm rioting. Aesthetica is probably gonna be really high too, which it deserves. I am kind of sad I like missed out on the early like megalophobia secret hunting, because I was in like the first Discord server to do it, but Winter came down to visit me that weekend, so I didn't have time to play. So I was just kind of watching everyone in there solve it. Yeah, why did Winter come to visit me when Peak was dropping? You didn't realize well, I mean, it came like... It came out like a day before you flew down. Like, it's not like you're gonna cancel your trip. Holy shit. Thank you, Toho. What is that symbol? It's just it's Bashi time. Let's go. You were at the very end of Wave 1. Wait, you're in the original... You're in, like, the Wave 1 server, Blacklight? I have a ping. Wait. I was pinged in the... Oh, never mind. It's not that important. Okay. What? So you monitor your laptop and clear points. Just like, oh, this is a cool map. Yeah, I was like, I think like the day before you came down, I did like the very beginning playthrough of it, and I was like, this is insane. And then I was just kind of like slowly watching stuff happen. But to be honest, like I actually don't know how much I was gonna enjoy the like secret hunting of it. I don't know if I actually kind of don't like. I really like solving puzzles. I don't like scouring maps for secrets that much, though. Like, I remember when I was playing Velvet, I was like, this puzzle is awesome. Can someone please tell me where everything in the map I need to solve it is? Because I don't want to look. All I know about Megalophobia is it kept backing away from the World Tower for like 2 weeks. I still don't know, whenever people submit Megalophobia Goldens to the Goldberries, I'm just like trusting when I verify. I don't know what's going on. The first person to get past the screen and then I didn't contribute. I remember seeing that. That was like right when I was like pretty locked in on everything that was happening right up until that moment. and then I had no idea what was happening for the end of time. Like, every time I checked the server, I was like, there's some nonsense going on. I went in myself and used your technique to get past the screen. And got past the screen after you shared how to do it. And then I just like and then for the rest of the thing, I was like, I don't know what anyone is doing. Wave 2 and 3 are so cooked. Didn't Wave 2 finish it? Didn't Wave 2 like just recently finish? How is it cooked if it finished? They did it. It's done. Wave 2 was like incredibly cooked. It was a much longer solve time for Wave 2. Like I'm not being evil. Like I didn't do anything in Wave 1. I'm not gonna be like I was better. But like I don't know what happened in there. Maybe it was a smaller group of people. Or a less active group of people. The Daisy incident? Is that a person? Is that a map? You got a fair amount of hints where Wave 1 only got a couple bones. Why did I... Wait, actually? Wait, how are they cheating? Thank Winter. Looking at vids and game files plus server 1. I know, so I do remember some people joined Wave 1 like really late. I mean, you were one of them. One of them, I forgot their name, but one of them was one of the judges, and I remember them saying like they were gonna join the Wave 2 like server, but I didn't realize people in Wave 2 were also like, I don't know. I didn't know how badly it was getting like spoiled for people or whatever. There's so many bloods that you could throw a million people in a map and someone would stumble into the situation. Yeah, there were a lot of people like actively looking for stuff. I tried. I was really excited. I found a letter. I found 2 letters, and I was like, I'm going crazy. And then people had already found them, and then I gave up. And I was like, all right, well, I tried. It will be Wave 4. Is it like, how many waves are there gonna be? Is it gonna keep going? There's a wave, yeah, like there is a Wave 3. Or World Trap screen, you say? Genuinely, like, I love the idea of World Trap. Almost every time I go into Clotted and see someone posting their World Trap room, I'm like, I'm never downloading this map. I have not seen a single World Trap room posted that is easier than GM Plus, I think. Like, every single thing I've seen is like the hardest room imaginable. Is anyone mapping Wholesome Advanced? Because the fun rooms are kept a surprise. Okay, that does make sense. You're right. That's okay. I'll take Cringe Advanced as well. Dude, how long have I been in this room? I've kind of just been talking. You realize what I'm doing? Let's go. Do we know how many like rooms are in the World Trap queue right now? like how many things have been submitted. Can you put up? So... Wait, so unbalanced, which wave are you part of? Are you like a double agent in wave 2 and 3? Dude, it's like... You're referencing one of your maps for your room? Let's go. The Solitude Rain room. I mean, yeah, are you, is plagiarism allowed? Can I just submit any, like, 40 by 23 room in an existing map to World Trap? Plagiarizing a screen from Iota. You think Nine will recognize it? I feel like, I mean, if it had the same deco, definitely. I mean, also, like, you know, I feel like he'd have to even if it didn't. Is zoom out allowed? Zoom out is allowed, but your gameplay still has to be 40 by 23, so you're just like, you just have black borders around the edges of the screen. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. We joined in wave 2 but didn't do much at all and didn't know much, so we helped with a few things in wave 3 you didn't know about. Just routing hard rooms. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I saw Smoothie's screen. Okay, that one looks really cool. I saw Smoothie's thing posted somewhere in Clotted, but I don't remember where. I don't even think it was Smoothie that posted it. No! Please, oh fuck, there's no... I was genuinely just so sad to, like, I was really hoping there was a respawn trigger there. Like the saddest, like, sound I've made in weeks. Wait, smoothie in 2 seconds maybe. I think they're in the middle of a flow working on peak stand. I hope so. I can't really play geodesic. Like just the normal geodesic, non-FC. It looks cool. Plus, I've seen it suggested to be off the hard list, so really, how hard can it be? Although I've also seen mobs suggested to be off the hard list, which to me is harder than like every other 1-star, so. I have mini. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. 3-hour-long visual novel with multiple endings. We should get the maker of Madeline Takes an Organic Chemistry exam to put an organic chemistry question in it. Someone just put deep level 24 in the world trap. See, this is what you have. This is what you learn about the social experiment of Celeste players. If given the opportunity to put any room in a map, like 50% of the time, it's gonna be like GM plus and evil. Mappers yearn for maps that are unclearable. I was thinking about it. I was contemplating. I could have set a save state there to see if that was savable, just for fun. Unbalanced, I feel like that's the exact reason why it's not a good way to get into mapping. Wouldn't you want people to play your room? I feel like you need feedback. Also, you say 0 people will play your room. Just wait. In 365 days, someone is starting the golden grind. Have faith. my god. Okay. That took a long time. What do we got? Oh, the thing's there. The one I just did? Yeah, that one was hard. Oh god. Oh, that's just echo. Okay. I thought that was a big spike. That was the hardest. Okay, okay. Two votes for hardest. That's a relief to know. So there's 2 rooms left now? Just this one and one more? Okay. That was the easiest room. Do I really trust Winter? I think I'll trust Winter this time. What are we dropping? Maybe it's just a bad date. What time is it? 12:19. I'll like stay through this room. Coin flip. I have. We could take away Winter's VIP for fun. That might be better. Am I supposed to be able to make it here with an... Wait, what? Why am I being questioned? Or am I supposed to just... Am I... Oh, you ultra back onto that. I see, I see. I didn't think you could make that. My bad. Why am I getting questioned? Oh, that was supposed to be a timeout, my bad. I missed. Order restored. That is not enough left. Wait, I can't even, like... That can't be a throw. Yeah, Winter's being so vague, I genuinely can't even tell if she's questioning, like, routing, or just, like, questioning what I'm saying. Ah! This is why Winter VIP should be coin flipping with a rigged coin. Yeah, you know what? I don't actually want to take away Winter's VIP, but you know, we'll heads for Winter keeps VIP. Curious. No, I'm not gonna take it away, sorry. I'll be a coward. Oh, that's bad. back boost. Okay. And then, okay, sorry, my bad. I thought that said you would cry really hard. Denial, depressioning, bargaining, tweaking, question mark. Oh, this is cool. Please do not question mark me. I'm trying my best. Man. Man. Denial, depression, bargaining. Yeah, it's crazy that all the 90 checkpoints are named after the 25 stages of grief. Is bargaining a checkpoint in a map? It like sounds real, but I don't know if it actually exists. I don't think tweaking is either. The 25 yeah, I don't know how many checkpoints are in 90. Tweaking is a really good checkpoint name. It's a gentleman's. Please, I hope no one goes for gentleman's silver. It'd be really funny, but I don't want them to be put through that. That's like road to quitting Celeste. Like, if you want to go for the cursed P2P silver, hop on Look How Far We've Come hard mode. Doesn't Jack have a gambit on that in Dragon server? I feel like Look How Far We've Come normal mode would actually be like in my head, it seems like it could honestly be a decently like enjoyable, but very hard golden. Like, I don't know if I'm crazy for thinking that, but like it was a fun map. I liked it a lot. The old site checkpoint was impossible, but other than that. Dragon would never give a gambit for a gentleman. That's why he's the savior of Celeste, honestly. There's never been a better streamer. Can I buffer? This is hard. Dragon gave me 3 hours, 20 minutes for shading. He's bumped down a tier. God, doing a gambit sounds fun, but also I for some reason just have a desire to keep every single golden grind I ever do secret until I'm done with it. Mostly because I quit like half my golden grinds, so it's like whenever someone's like, hey, how are you doing on this? And it's like, I don't want to talk about it. So if I never tell anyone, then no one knows that I quit. Do it. What's the latest grind you quit? Well, I haven't fully quit hands-free origami, but I haven't been playing. I haven't played it in like 3 weeks. What else have I quit? I quit Under Turbulence A side like 2 years, like a year and a half ago. I had a Final Room X2. That was mostly just a mild crash out because someone put it in standard. But now that's in a reasonable place, maybe I could go back and finish it. I was working on Focus Golden, the MTC map. That was like, it's like tier 5 or something. I had like a 3 rooms from the end PB or something, and I just got kind of tired of it. I had a final room PB in Microbiome that I gave up on because I just was throwing and couldn't get back. Those are the major ones. Oh, Microbiome FCS, sorry. Probably important piece of information. Hop on Void Moonberry. What do you think is more fun between Void Moonberry and Glyph FC? Or are they like the same? Glyph FC, Void Moon. Okay, Winter just hates FC, which honestly, me too, kinda. They seem close. Yeah, they seem. I think I might like Void Moon better, just because I also there's just something in my like brain chemistry that does not like going out of the way like to get berries whenever I do Goldens. Like I try to do it because I think it's cooler sometimes, but. Which are there? I haven't played the season sides. I don't know if I've. No, I don't know if I've ever played the season sides in general. Do they all have void checkpoints at the end of it? Is that how that works? If we hit the 3Fs, I'm genuinely like, I think red bubble wall bounces are fine. I'm just genuinely somehow the worst player ever at wave dash into wall bounce. You put one wave dash into wall bounce in a map, and it's like instant like terrifying choke point for me every time. You wouldn't survive in wave dash. Well, it's true. Okay, so it's mostly red bubble wall bounces. With FC memories as a consider. Yeah, yeah. Also, memories is just like cool. I think maybe I might just end up doing like glyph non-FC and then maybe like Void Moon if I'm really feeling it. But to be honest, like, do I really want to do Void Moon? I don't know. What are like really cool endurance goldens that are like tier 7 through 9? Conquerors FCG, Flowing Water B, the Prisoner FC. I do not think that is tier 7 through 9. I was gonna do Flowing Water A FC, and then I think the map is fire, and then I realized it's like I don't want to play 22 minutes of beginner gameplay for a golden. Oh, New Year's Core could be funny, yeah, actually. Wait, is New Year's Core the one that came out this year or last year? Last year was New Year's Moon, right? I liked Core better because you can go fishing. That could be fun. Genuinely, like, I'm sure Solaris is a fine map. I think I would hate Solaris Golden. Catfish Platinum would count as endurance? That's a good question. I've been thinking about Drizzle FC, but also it's like impossible. I started learning it a while ago, but like I only learned the last 2 checkpoints, and I didn't even get them deathless. All of New Year's Moon FCG. Oh, New Year's Core. Oh god. Inner depth. Well, I don't think I know what inner depths is. What is inner depths? The fact that I don't know what it is makes me think it's like a creeps map. Up on Pumpkin Pinnacle, I think I would explode. The hardest part about Pumpkin Pinnacle is that like in order to play it in the first place, I would feel like I would have to play all of Breeze Contest. No. My bottom 5 least interested go honestly same. Actually, no, never mind. Like, I'm sure it's a good map. Whereas, I think, okay, the thought of doing, like, assuming I, like, have a reasonable level of skill to be any golden on the list. X-Side FC, Astronaut Madeline, like, all just seem, like, so unbelievably not fun. Hi, Aqua, thank you for the good luck. I genuinely, like, even if it's free, I cannot understand the mindset of anyone who ever willingly decides to do 24x33 FC. I feel like I would genuinely, if I did that, I just feel like I'm losing a day of my life. Like, I have to go to work, and then I come home, and then I would spend, like, all of my free time playing 24x33, and then I have to go to work the next day. That's my whole day. That's depressing. I can't do that. Which has a tier 5 opinion and Spooky has a tier 11 opinion. I was here earlier, I don't know where she went. I hate buffering jumps out of dream blocks, it's impossible. Hold on, I gotta check my ping. The Wordle bot pinged me, this is important. My best friend in the world. Oh, hi, I'm over there. Protomere, Temporal Shrine, Karastam. Oh, I started learning Protomere. I don't think I ever did runs. During the Wordle bots. I like the Wordle bot, honestly. But I get it, yeah. You think I needed that? No, wait, what else did you say? Protomere, Temporal Shrine, Kara Summit, AFM, Calypta, Void Moon, Glyph FC, Fursha Sanctuary Plus. Calypta's not tier 9. I don't think I'd want to do AFM, but I think BFM could be fun. Yeah, no problem, Winter. I have a great one in mind. I don't know if this happens to other people, but for me, especially with Goldens that like haven't been done, I'll be like sitting like not playing Celeste, and it'd be like, God, this would be so cool to do this Golden. Like I really need to start learning it soon. And then I get home on my Celeste, I'm like, wow, I don't want to. There's a Golden I've had in mind for like a while that might be like, I don't know, like tier 7 or something. And I'm like, God, it'd be so cool to do this. I should learn it. And then every day I come home and I don't do it. You say Calypto is tier 9, could you get it moved to tier 9? I don't know if people would agree with that. It's more fun of, I'm too much. Well, it's just like, I mean, I could maybe like tell people that I'm doing it. I don't want to stream it. I don't really like streaming Golden, to be honest. I maybe like attempts when I'm doing well, like I'm like far into it. Just because I agree, it would be cool to get a pace pick once in my life. Man. I scammed myself out of my last pace ping by fluking the Golden. What's like a... Oh wait, you can get... Oh, wait. I'm gonna go get pace ping for Mango Mesa. This is the play. This is the Golden I really want. Man, I did it again. Tier 6 map. Yeah, a pace ping for a tier 6. That's great. It's free. What tier is pace pingable? 7 or above. Why was it moved down to 7 from 8? Was there like a specific map people had in mind, or were people just like, we should have more pace pings? It does seem low, but also like, it was moved specifically for AHS. That's awesome. Stop doing it so early. I mean, AHS is like, you know, it's a new hardest Golden for a lot of people. Oh, were you streaming Lantern? AHS Golden is cool if the person is really excited about it, but like, if I'm getting pace pinged to watch like, I don't know, like, if I get a pace ping and it's like, watch Parrot Dash get AHS Golden, it's like, I know she can do it. Like, I don't need, like, this is not gonna be like a hype moment. Like, but if it's like someone's first tier 7, like, that's kind of cool. Do we know she can do it until she does? I believe she already has, to be honest. Ping for a tier 4. Honestly, yeah. I should have pinged for my... I should have started stream and pinged for my Zontest full game run. Which is genuinely like the least... It's like the worst pace ping ever, actually. Because the last map's undiable. It'd just be watching me do a summit downside equivalent map. Do I have cat? I do not have cat isle. Well, I guess I did cat isle deathless when I cleared the map, I think. Actually, I might have paused retry, I don't know. You're right, maybe I can't do it. I want to say my cat isle actually is a 1 death. But I think I just paused, retried. If that's possible. Out of water in a few places. What an unwholesome map. Man. That's not a good spot for that. PK all major secrets? I would consider it if the first room didn't exist. I realize that's most of the difficulty. I actually, when I was doing PKFC Silver, I was originally going to go and do just the water boost room at the bottom because I thought it was funny. And then I realized that it actually just sucks having to go into the water boost room every time, which takes like 30 seconds. And then you get out and you go back into room 3 and then you die to the wall bounce at the end and then you have to repeat like for eternity. Like it's just genuinely like you lose so much time of your life. The novelty of it wears off incredibly quick. There's no good AMS SJ Silver. Crew Final is pretty cool, actually. I maybe. Like, I enjoyed doing it. But also, I'm actually, like, I was abysmal at PKFCS. I have PKFCS marked as a tier 6. Like, it's an impossible map. I'm not out here making suggestions for it, but it felt harder than Shadow Song. PK FCS is just PK but you gamble at the end? It is. I fluked Berry 3 the first time I got it. I got there and then died to the heart room and then died to Berry 3 5 times. It's awesome. I love Celeste. PK is my second longest. PK is like just one of the most like variable opinion maps. You know what I miss? I think we need someone to make a Purple Shadow suggestion again. I missed when we moved around Purple Shadow like 8 different times in the span of 2 weeks. Can we bring that back? I haven't heard anyone talk about Purple Shadow in like a year. Wait, Abdul, do you play with you use a PlayStation controller, right? PS5. How is do you like have opinions on the D-pad on it? On if it is good or bad or abysmal? Your only D-pad? You like the D-pad on it? Okay. I've been just trying to think about getting a replacement for my current controller because I don't like the D-pad on it anymore. I've never liked the D-pad on it, but I just haven't bothered to change. You have the split D-pad? Yeah, it seems nice. Is it like noticeably different from like a PS4 controller, or are they like basically the same? Or should I specifically invest in PS5? PS5 is a bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's okay. Ah, no. I I don't mind the Xbox D-pad, but I actually just like I hate the way Xbox triggers feel. They're like too much. They're too analog. And I like them on PlayStation controllers. It's basically just like I needed someone to tell me that the D-pad is good. Diagonals suck ass. It's like the opposite problem on Switch Pro controller. I'm fine with diagonals, but I feel like I am constantly at risk of just getting like some ghost input every time I do a cardinal direction dash. Yeah, I think Xbox triggers are the ones that are unbelievably tall. Yeah, I'm just like, I kind of don't want to end stream. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. When I get tired, I'll go to sleep. Tomorrow's my last day of work for the week anyways. Yeah, we have the 4th off, but they also give us the 3rd is like one of our company extra days off that they give us for vibes. I have work. Yeah, I have work tomorrow, but it's the last day of work for the week, so this means I can stay up late. Tomorrow might be a nap in my car for lunch day. Holy Texas! It is not a Texas thing. It's specifically the company. We also got the Friday before Memorial Day, and we're gonna get the Friday before Labor Day as well. They just give us like some extra days around holidays. Holy Texas. Shout out to the Alamo. Remember the Alamo. Remember Davy Crockett. Why'd I do that? Genuinely, like, cannot imagine this map being in the same tier as, like, the climate crisis, but maybe it gets consistent. Remember Irisu 624. Please remember me when I'm gone. Whenever I quit Celeste to become a... I have no idea what other game I would be playing. Farm merge? No. I'll go become a GD player. I think it's time. If I already think I'm above the average age in the Celeste community, I'll get even more of a shock playing GD. Hop on bat to the heaven. True. Aha! I'm gonna. Today, while I was looking in like Clotted, I saw someone with like the bio, like a bio that said like their birthday was like in 2007, and it was like, I was like, I don't know, it's like 2007 like biology major. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How are you in college? You're like 14. And then I like just I don't know I like got hit with the realization that people born in 2007 are in college. I was like, what the fuck? That's not right. Like. Like, yeah, there. Did I tell you Lee guessed that I'm 30? That's awesome. I feel like, well, I was gonna say I have good guesses for a lot of people's ages, but I also like, I think a lot of people have just said it and I remember. Or like people mention, like, hey, I'm finishing college. I'm like, okay, you're probably like 21, 22. What's your guess for my age? You're like, I remember, you're like 20, right? Awesome, I think? Something like that. Maybe 19, maybe 21. I feel like it's a ±1 situation. '21, okay. How old would I say Winter is? I mean, I know Winter's age. I don't know if I mean, I guess I've known it for so long. I don't really know like what I think it should be. I just know what it is. When in doubt, if I have like no outside knowledge, I just assume that a Celeste player that I meet randomly is like 19 if they're in Molden, 19 if they're working on Goldens, and 16 if they're working on Hardlist. If they're mappers and they're making like, if they're like a mapper making like 30 maps a year, then they're in high school, and if they're a mapper making 2 maps a year, then they're like 28. Dude, everyone who's in my community is old. I feel like I don't, maybe. I think it used to be younger. There's definitely still like, I know there are still people here that are like minors. Maybe not in the chat right now, but everyone used to be younger. That's okay. That's not what I meant. Like, I know. Yeah, I guess it does. I guess that. I feel like 2 years ago, my chat was on average more than 2 years younger than it is now. They all realize that I'm a boomer. Yeah, yeah. I said I hate Geometry Dash and Five Nights at Freddy's, and they're like, get this fucking loser out of here. Go back to Mahjong and Wheel of Fortune, where you belong. We can play Bridge, like, let's go. Why is it so low? Yeah, after I go to bingo night. I'm going to the bingo club tomorrow to celebrate the holiday. Genuinely, I don't think I like unless I have Cooper. Unless I have like outside knowledge of someone like mentioning offhand like I'm going to work or I'm working on a PhD or I'm 30 years old, I'm like never going to assume any Celeste player is older than like 23. It's just like I feel like my why, and that time I'm so high. Like, dude, where am I ever? Like, I'm just in a I've been lying. I'm 15. I love homework and stuff. What'd you say, Ian? Yeah, I like a couple days ago I would have said Leeson was like 21, 22, but now or like I like yeah, between 21 and 23, but ever since yesterday when you mentioned the PhD thing, I'm like, okay, now maybe bring that up like 3 years, 4 years. You're incorrect. I'm a pre-calc test tomorrow. I gotta study for the newly released AP pre-calc exam. AP pre-calc. Someone in my server was talking about, like, just recently took the AP pre-calc exam. Or like, now it was like a month ago, but. Ah, yes! Let's annihilate. This one I'm actually not playing today, but surely I just stayed through it, right? Is that just like a buffered Gultra? Wait, I can buffer Gultras, can't I? Yeah. Wait. Hello? Oh, it's because I keep hitting grab. Anyways, sorry, I just like, it's genuinely just like, it almost never matters, but I sometimes just randomly hit grab while I'm playing gameplay, just like when I'm locked in. And I can just keep hitting it. Like, I have to pay attention to not do it. That makes sense, yeah. Oh, is that savable? Okay, nope. I'm not gonna do this right now. It's 1 a.m. and I've been streaming for like 4.5 hours, 3.5 hours. I'm old. Where's my PhD? I was tired after I did my master's. I didn't want to go anymore. I was done. I didn't want to do anymore. That was enough for me. Just tired after I was pretty tired after my bachelor's too. But well, you know, school sucks. Drop out of school, don't get a job. Alright, quick, let's roll one random map. Unofficial Mad Hunt expansion demo. That doesn't count. extra jumps competition. This counts. This is an ancient map. Okay. Anyways, It's just math and video games. What more is there to life? 300 viewers on Celeste. Rebo Dan's La Sauce. SJ. Holy shit, Baba is you. Oh, uprange. Playtesting random map by random person that forced their way. This sounds so antagonistic towards whoever requested this map. That is 7A. Just really thought that was a vanilla summit, like a map. 7D, EHS, Phasmophobia Wiki. We're going to Baba as you. People are really playing Celeste tonight.
Then how do I get back? Yeah. So I can return without Jill.
Okay.
But that doesn't really work.
It's really late. I need to go to sleep.
And what's up with the music?
I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I have like 4 days of not having to wake up for work in the morning after this, so I can stream even later. But wish her good luck on Baba's. Is this? Yeah, this is Rocket Trip, not the goose one.
It's so good.
Oh my god. Have a good night, everyone. Surely we finish Superposition tomorrow. I don't crash out on the last stream forever. Okay, bye.
Between doubling the expensive meow, like resetting expensive meow at the cost of doubling the reset.